make you selfish. Pretending to care about people and showing for 6 years you don't give a fuck what people do to them, that's incredibly selfish. Kaitlynne Tatum couldn't have made me feel less like a fucking human being. She couldn't, I don't know, pretended that I was a person in the last 6 years. Instead of typing at me, going out of her way to be as inhumane as fucking possible by ignoring a situation. Not giving a fuck about the abuse, or the fact that she can speak up at any point in time. All she'll do is text. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Now here's the problem with Kaitlynne Tatum. Just like the rest of y'all, you had a chance to show that you actually cared. If you're gonna fucking make any goddamn excuse at all, no matter what your fucking excuse, after 6 years it's fucking null, void, and goddamn bullshit. It's not that you're working long hours, it's that you don't fucking care. Big goddamn difference. How about instead of fucking lying to me and texting and projecting your shitty fucking excuses and your shitty assumptions on me and fucking texting, how about you try, I don't know, pretending I'm a fucking person and calling? Oh yeah, because Kaitlynne Tatum is a fucking lying piece of shit. Don't pretend to fucking care about people and then fucking pawn them off on somebody else. Don't go out of your way to fucking treat somebody completely like shit because they're asking for fucking help, you stupid cunt! People are fucking dead because of you stupid cunts! It's not that I didn't fucking try, it's that you didn't fucking care, because I have a dick! You don't give a fuck about anyone but yourselves. We have taught every single woman in America to be selfish. We have taught them that the only people that matter are them. Nobody else matters. Everything that a man earns is supposed to go to women, and everything a woman earns, she's supposed to get to keep for herself. Well, good. Work your hard fucking hours. You're not the one out here being victimized. You're not the one out here being fucking abused. You're not the one stuck with piece of shit friends like you. Except I'm not stuck with you. In 6 years' time, when have you ever shown yourself to be a friend? When? You type pretty fucking words and that is all. I can't fucking function well enough to fucking do this shit for myself. But it's okay. It's okay, isn't it? It's okay for women to treat men completely like shit. It is okay for women to lie. It is okay for women to cheat. It is okay for women to steal. It is okay for women to have a sex drive and then treat all men like they're pigs and rapists. See, this is the problem, is that pretty people with pretty lives, they don't know shit about the real fucking world. You cannot expect a white girl to understand jack shit about the repercussions of her actions, because in the United States there are none. All Kaitlynne Tatum has to do to get help is pretend to be victimized. Pretend. She doesn't have to have any fucking evidence. All she has to do is pretend like a piece of shit. When you're doing something that is pushing somebody to fucking suicide, how about change your goddamn behaviors? But no, we got women who want to, of course, use suicide as a fucking tool to get what they want. They want free shit, threaten suicide. Meanwhile, these people literally do everything in their power to try to push me to commit suicide, to show me that they don't give a holy fuck about me. There isn't a woman that I know that I can say is honest. And the only honest man I know is me. There are no good people. None. Kaitlynne Tatum got a hold of me to let me know she was being abused. How long do you think it would take for me to fucking do something? Would she have to beg me for years? No! She wouldn't even ask me. She has a fucking support network. She has people that actually give a shit about her, regardless of the fact that she doesn't give a fuck about any of them. Unless it's somebody she can fucking get something out of. That is what we taught women to be in this country. Men don't matter. If a man's got a problem, just ignore him and treat him like he's a shitty person for needing help. Kaitlynne Tatum. It ain't gonna fucking fly like that. You literally did everything that you could to show me that you are not a friend. You did everything that you could in the last 6 years to help my fucking predators get away. Every single one of you claimed to be my friend. Every single one of you did exactly the same thing. You fucking lied to me. And now I'm just supposed to believe you. I'm just supposed to believe. I don't give a fuck what you say to me. I don't believe a goddamn word that comes out of your fucking mouth. I don't believe a single goddamn one of you. Because when you fucking care about somebody, you don't fucking help. Their fucking predators get away. You don't go out of your way to try to fucking push them to suicide. Yeah, sure, you type pretty shit at me once in a fucking great goddamn while. Some good goddamn good that did. That's the problem, is that it's all sexist. If any of this shit happened to fucking Kaitlynne, she would have had a friend there in fucking person immediately. Not that it fucking matters. We live in the United States. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody wants to listen to the dude with the dick. We live in a sexist society where men are not allowed to have voices. We live in a sexist society where you either do what the women want or they will gang up on you and destroy your fucking life for entertainment. Oh, I didn't get what I fucking wanted, so I should go slander Sean's name. Here's the thing, I didn't have to slander anybody's name. You wanted to look the other way, that's on you. When you didn't try to find out what the fuck was going on, that's on you. When you wanted to go out of your way to do things that you knew made me suicidal, why did you choose that? Why would you choose that? Out of all of the fucking options that you've got, why would you repeatedly, as a society, as well as being the individual of Miss Tatum, why would you repeatedly do something knowing that it pushes someone to commit suicide, knowing the statistics? Maybe you should ask Kaitlynne Tatum what she went to school for. There's a lot of people I know who think they got what they got on their good work ethic, on their own personal merit. You know, Kaitlynne Tatum, as far as work ethic goes, she might actually be the closest to being right about that of anyone that I know, except that she's not doing it alone. It's not just her. She does have loved ones. She has people who care, not people who pretend to care until your shift at work is over. Well, that's fine. Your shift at work is over. You don't work at Starbucks anymore, and I don't fucking matter. So why don't we just, I don't know, how about you stop pretending like we're friends? You haven't been a friend. Even just to get you to write a fucking character reference. How many years did that take? Almost 4 years, Kaitlynne. Yes, you care about me enough to ignore me for years. Yes, you care about me enough that you don't ever try to contact me. You care about me enough that I don't exist to you until I throw myself in your face and say, hey, I haven't fucking committed suicide over you pieces of shit yet. There's a lot of people mad at me because I posted up on their fucking timeline. Well, you goddamn right I did. Don't fucking lie to me about being my friend. If you can look away to this shit, you are not my friend. You have had every chance and every opportunity to come forward and tell the truth like a decent fucking person. You have had every chance to find out what's going on instead of blowing smoke up my ass and pawning me off onto someone else every fucking time. But thank you for finally writing that character reference years later when it doesn't do any fucking good. But thank you for finally writing it. The reason it doesn't do any fucking good is because you didn't turn it in. You didn't try. You made zero effort. I had to make it as user-friendly for you lazy pieces of shit as possible. Meanwhile, not a goddamn one of you are actually helping me. Not a goddamn one of you has tried to understand what's going on. Not a goddamn one of you has sat down with me to look at evidence. And those of you who want to use the excuse of you're not anywhere near me, well, that's not my choice. It was absolutely not my choice for you to do jack fucking shit when it made a difference. For an entire year before Natalie Bollinger had Lopez blow her fucking brains out, I reached out to all of you stupid pieces of shit. You want me to say nice things? No. I don't owe it to you to say nice things. People are fucking dead. Oh yeah, but we gotta make sure we don't interrupt your goddamn party with negativity. I care about you, Sean. Really, fucking prove it. Typing pretty fucking words at me is not caring about me. It's dismissive as fuck. Because you're literally not listening. You're typing. And like everybody else, you're going to grossly re-fucking-interpret it anyway. So there's no sense in me fucking typing except I need help. It's not that I want your fucking help, Kaitlynne. I don't want your fucking help. I need it. I need you to tell the fucking truth. Holy shit. Oh, like Danny, I knew you a lot better. I got to know you a lot better. And that's the thing. Danny didn't work at Starbucks. I saw her once in a while when she'd show up with Mr. Jake Troutman. By the way, Jake Troutman ain't my friend no more either. He did the same thing as you, Kaitlynne. I don't just call out the girls. I call out the boys too. I'm not sexist like you. Priorities, Kaitlynne. I understand you've got priorities. Your family is more fucking important. But here's the thing. People are dead because people like you don't give a fuck about men. Men don't matter. We don't exist. We need to go to the back of the bus. We need to do it ourselves. Or we're supposed to believe you when you fucking bullshit us. Well, how many times are you gonna bullshit us? How many? How many times are you allowed to lie to us before we're allowed to say, hey, you're a fucking liar? You have literally made zero effort to try hearing what's going on. Zero fucking effort whatsoever. You just want to type. Not giving a fuck how harmful that is. Texting is the easiest way to destroy a friendship. Because while you're being an insecure fucking asshole, reinterpret everything that they type. Because here in America, we have taught every woman that she's got to play victim. Oh my God, are you calling me fat? No, I'm saying exactly what I'm saying. If I was calling you fat, I'd say you're fat. If you want to accuse me of calling you fat, I'll call you fat. And that's the thing, is that this is a whole bunch of goddamn word games people want to play. How about we don't play fucking word games because those are fucking head games? How about you try actually being a fucking friend or fucking leaving like I said from the start? Don't fucking pretend at me. I won't be happy. I won't be quiet. And I don't give a fuck about your privacy. I don't care if the whole world knows who molested you or who you molested. I don't give a fuck if the whole world knows where you live. I don't care if they know where you went to school. I don't care if they know who your little brothers and sisters are, who your parents are, and what their motherfucking addresses are. Do you know why? Because in the last 7 years of hell, you haven't given a fuck about any of that shit in my life. You don't give a fuck about my family. You don't give a fuck about my friends or my loved ones. And that includes you, you fucking moron. Oh yeah, but she's not actually capable of going through this because she's got a vagina. She's not going to know what it's like to be treated like this because she has a vagina. It's not possible for her to know what this is like because she has a vagina. And I'm not allowed to make mention that she's got a vagina, am I? I'm not allowed to make mention of the fact that the rules are different for her than they are for me because vagina, 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 penis, penis, penis. I don't make people into sexist idiots. They're taught that way. You know, after 6 years, no, I'm not going to fucking say good things. I'm also not going to shut up. You had a chance to fucking leave. Instead of fucking bullshitting me and doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, knowing how fucking hurtful it is. But you don't give a fuck. You're going to be angry that your name's on YouTube. You're going to be angry that I curse. Well, you go ahead and be fucking angry. At least people aren't fucking murdering your fucking friends, Kaitlynne Tatum. At least you're not forced out onto the streets and fucking victimized goddamn daily. At least you get to see your loved ones. I don't give a shit about your personal business, Kaitlynne Tatum. Not even a little bit, not even at all. So as far as exposing your personal business or telling your personal business on fucking YouTube or Facebook, keep in mind, this was never about your personal fucking business. It was never about King of Nichols' fucking business. It was never about any of these people's personal fucking business. It was about showing that I tried to get fucking help. And none of you fucking cared. Every goddamn one of you blew me off. Every fucking one of you. And then you want to pretend because I fucking stream that I'm a bad person? Did I stream the first time I came to you for help? How about the second, or the third, or the fucking fourth? But yeah, sure, it's about public image, isn't it? You gotta post up the pretty pictures. The pretty pictures, that's what matters. The pretty pictures. You gotta get the likes. You gotta get them likes, ladies. You gotta get them likes. We can't live without competition. We can't just be good to each other. We gotta be about them likes. See, this is the thing, is that people don't end up on my channel for doing good things unless they do good things. And they don't end up on my channel for doing bad things unless they do bad things. Telling me you're a bad friend doesn't stop the fucking abuse. Telling me that you're a bad friend years after your testimony would have saved a lot of lives. You actually coming forward instead of forcing me to fucking beg you to tell the truth. Like, if you were a good person, you, I'm fairly certain would have fucking spoken up to begin with. You wouldn't have needed prompting. If you actually cared about me, you would have asked what's going on, and when I told you, you would have tried to do something about it. What would I have done if you came to me about you being abused? What would I have done, Kaitlynne Tatum? Not that you're going to watch this video. Y'all are so entitled. You want to say, oh, I'm too busy, I'm too busy, I'm too busy. You know what? When you need help, you expect everyone to drop it right at a moment's notice. Now, thank goodness Kaitlynne Tatum never treated me like that. I never saw her treat anybody like that, so far as I can remember. That doesn't mean that she never has. I'm not going to pretend that she's perfect, because she's obviously not. She's obviously a selfish person who doesn't care about others. I mean, sure, nominally, a little bit, sort of, in general, yeah, kind of, you know, it sucks that this stuff happens, but no, in reality, when it comes to actually doing something, she just straight don't care. She'll look the other way. If they, beat my sister to death or kill my niece, do you really think that Kaitlynne Tatum is going to give a fuck? Do you think she's going to stop and register in that little brain of hers? That, if she'd gotten off her ass and actually done something, it could have made a difference. Now, thank goodness my sister's not dead, but a lot of other people are. The other thing is this blaming Kaitlynne Tatum for everything? No. She is one part of a massive fucking problem. The problem of men don't matter. We don't exist to you. We shouldn't have any rights, apparently, to your society. But you expect us to give. What do I have left to fucking give? We work together or we get nothing. Of course, I get to see all these people who have somebody to work together with who want to tell me about how they did it all themselves. They did it all themselves. Or they wouldn't get all philosophical with me. Oh, you know, Sean, really, in the grand scheme of things, we're all alone. Holy fucking Christ, what kind of fucking stupid, ignorant, goddamn sexist bullshit is that? I asked y'all, be my friend or go away. You know, I tried getting a hold of you and talking to you like a human being. If you care, you maintain your fucking friendships. Not one person made any effort whatsoever. Any at maintaining our friendship. None. Zero. Zilch. I exist. When? When will I exist to you? When in the history of ever have you ever just called me to see how I'm doing? Because you genuinely cared. I can go back and look. I can look at our messages. You've never done so. Ever. Not once. Only when prompted. Only when prompted. The rest of the time, you don't give a shit. If you care about somebody, you do think about them. You do care about their well-being. You do care about their fucking safety. Things that Kaitlynne Tatum has shown loud and fucking proud she doesn't give a holy fucking goddamn. Why would she? We're in the United States of America and she's a woman. In America, we do not teach women that they're to be held responsible to their actions or their decisions. We teach them that it's all men's fault. And if it's not men's fault, here's how you pretend it's men's fault. If you can't even answer the question of, did I go to you for help? Why am I still going to you for fucking help? Why am I still believing your bullshit? I fucking don't. I fucking don't. I don't believe a goddamn word that comes out of your face. I don't believe for one fucking moment that you're a good person. Because if you were a good person in the last 6 goddamn years, you would have actually tried. Actually made an actual fucking effort when it makes a difference. Not make years and years of fucking excuses, just like all of you did all those years at the Starbucks. Yeah, sure, you care about me, huh? You're my friend until it comes to doing some friend shit. I don't believe your words. I believe your actions. Your actions don't match your words. If you care about somebody, you don't ignore them when they need help. You don't force them to jump through this shit alone. You don't turn a blind eye and fucking ignore them while they're going through hell. You don't go out of your way to do things that you know push people to suicide. No, this is the most inhumane kind of friendship that there really is, because it's all bullshit and all one-sided. What can you do to help? You could actually be my fucking friend. You know when the last time I went out and just hung out with one of my friends was? That would have been Rachel and Dee Dee Klang. In October of 2016. October of 2017. Sorry. That's last time I went out with a friend to do something fun. It wasn't actually fun, but I was glad that Dee Dee and Rachel came to see me. Nobody did more to push me to suicide than my friends, and that's the thing, is that they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. I'm expected to hear about how busy they are, about how all of their stuff in their life and their this is and their that's is. It'd be nice if I was worth something to them at some point. When I ask them to go away, that's not a fucking invitation to argue with me over the morality of what kind of a friend you are. That's your invitation to go the fuck away. You had your chance. I let you know before I fucking ditched your bitch ass how it was gonna go. If I gotta call you out on Facebook, on a public post, you fucked up big. You want to alleviate your tension by saying, oh, well, I didn't know, or I didn't know these people. Well, you know what? Regardless of it, they're dead because you didn't give a fuck. They're fucking dead because you didn't give two shits about me. I was lip service. Now, I know that you've been taught not to self-reflect. This is the United States, and we teach girls not to reflect on how their decisions affect others. We teach girls that when it comes to boys and girls are to remain blameless. We are to continue to pretend that they're made of sugar and spice and everything nice, and the reality is, they're not. They're made out of flesh and blood and thoughts and emotion, same as we are. Women are more likely to be predators, sexual aggressors, or otherwise for a reason. Because for years and years and years, we pretended that women don't get horny. We pretended that men are all pigs. We pretended that only women can be victims. See, that's the one great thing about the internet. While we're expected to believe that girls can do no wrong, all the way up even through the 80s. But when the internet came around, we got to realize how many of these sugar and spice and everything nice have been destroying hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lives each for years. Thank goodness not every woman in America is that selfish. If you can look away from a friend who is being abused, you're not a friend. The issue here stopped being whether or not she was my friend years ago. She showed me she was not a friend years ago. I gave her a chance to come forward. I gave her a chance to tell the truth. I gave her every opportunity, but she just wanted to make everything 100 times harder on me by ignoring me, by ignoring the situation. For years, any excuse will do, any excuse. It's the same with all of you, any excuse to ignore the victim. There are quite a few people in Colorado who were victimized after the Natalie situation, who wanted to ask me for help. I can't go to Colorado because you people didn't give a shit. Now, Kaitlynne Tatum, she's lucky. She's got more than most of you. Whether or not she worked for most of what she got is arbitrary. The fact is, she's got a support network. All of those people did. Every one of them. When people needed their kids babysat, they came to me. When their loved ones disappeared, they came to me. When they needed a blanket, they came to me. When they didn't know where the warming centers were, they came to me. It wasn't the abuse from my predators that made me suicidal. It was friends like Kaitlynne Tatum. It was friends like William Barr. It was friends like Rand Ingersoll. Friends like Pierre Byron. It was friends like Roberta Richards, a.k.a. Miss Bobby. Sure, they spoke a good game, but no follow-through. When they could have done something, they were too busy being selfish and making it about them. They say they don't have time, and I see time and again people posting up about people they don't even know. Bunch of rich people, too. You don't got nothing to do with them people. You don't associate with them people. Do you know why you don't associate with them people? Because they don't give a fuck about you. Exactly the same way you don't give a fuck about the homeless, or men, or the disabled. You're a pretty fucking mouth, but that's it. If you were going to fucking do something, you'd have done it by now. If you were going to give a shit, you would have done it by now. Where you fucked up was going out of your way to try to make me completely feel like shit for telling you you need to go the fuck away. You either need to speak up or leave. Either be a friend or go away. Don't fucking pretend. I've had 6 years of your fucking pretending. If you cared about me, you would have tried finding out what the fuck is going on in the last 6 years. You would have called me and talked to me like a fucking person. So what did I have to do in order to get your attention, Kaitlynne? I had to get on your timeline and post a post about how you make me feel doing this shit. About how fucking horrible this is. Be a friend or leave. Don't bullshit me. Don't type more shit at me to make me feel bad. You want to fucking shame the victim for trying to get help? Jesus fucking Christ, what's wrong with this country? People like Kaitlynne Tatum. Yes, you're a friend. You say sweet, nice, pretty things, but it's all bullshit. Just like with Natalie Bollinger. Oh yeah, I'm allowed to have emotions, but then she pretends, her and her sister pretend I got emotions I don't, and intentions I don't. Nobody gives a fuck. Oh wait, no, that's not true. None of my friends give a fuck. Predators nationwide absolutely give a fuck. The people that threaten to kill me and my friends and family certainly give a fuck. You know who doesn't give a fuck? Kaitlynne Tatum. After 6 years, you can't find the time? That's the thing. That's what makes every one of you a piece of shit and a liar. If you care, you make time. You make time for what you care about. Obviously, the time that you've made for me shows that you care about arguing and bullshitting. And yourself. Overwhelmingly yourselves. Unfortunately, your selfishness has resulted in a lot of predators getting away. Also, many of these predators are in Colorado, Miss Tatum. So if you're in Colorado, yeah, my predators are there. Many of them. And I got predators here too. But the Bollinger family, yeah, the majority of them are in Colorado. It's easier for my predators to reach out and hurt you and your family than it is for them to reach out and hurt me and mine. Because I protected myself by speaking out, making sure that my predators' names were known. That's the thing about speaking out. It does protect you to some degree, but only if people care. All my friends are like Kaitlynne. They're pretty words. Sure, they care when it suits them. But what purpose is there to having a friend who you're just going to ignore? What purpose is there when literally, out of all of this, how many times have I been evil to Kaitlynne? Out of all the times that I was at Starbucks, how many times did I yell at Kaitlynne? None. Who I have to be because of these false accusations by Natalie's friends, like Maddie Boa. Who I have to be to try to defend myself and defend my loved ones and show evidence. It's because I didn't have any real friends. I never did. The closest I ever had to a real friend was Natalie Bollinger, and that's just pathetic. I'm almost out of gas. I literally can't take care of myself, and instead of trying to understand that, all these people take advantage of it. My friends, my predators, the cops, it doesn't fucking matter. I got the mentally ill tag, so I don't fucking matter. Kaitlynne Tatum claiming she's trying to fight for social change. Chelsea Aiken claiming the same bullshit. But the reality is they ain't fighting for squat. They ain't lifting a goddamn finger to help the victims. They're not bothering to find out what's going on before making decisions. No, I don't want these people. I don't think that these people should be involved in any of our lives. If you can't listen to the fucking victim, then no, you shouldn't have that position. If you're just gonna badger the fucking victim, I mean, what the fuck kind of a person are you? I talk nice to people. I do. By the time I'm cursing, you fucked up big. Chances are pretty good, actually, that prior to the situation with Natalie, there's a good possibility Kaitlynne Tatum had never heard me curse. There's a good chance that none of the people who worked in that Starbucks had ever heard me curse. Not that it matters, I'm out here being victimized and nobody will fucking look. They get to pretend that it isn't happening because they never bother to look. A friend would have fucking looked. A friend wouldn't have blown smoke up my ass and wasted my time and resources. Thank goodness with Kaitlynne, she was a minor enough part of this story. She didn't fucking matter, still doesn't. In the grand scheme of things, she just shows, obviously, one more person that I went to for help who is fucking sexist and selfish. No, I don't believe you for a reason. I don't believe you because you're dishonest. I don't believe you because you've got a different set of rules for you than you have for me. See, I set boundaries. Nobody fucking follows them. I don't have any fucking rights. When people violate my rights, nobody gives a shit. Kaitlynne Tatum certainly doesn't. Of course, when she finds out what's on the internet and the things that I've said and the things that I've posted, like everybody else, she will more than likely want to play victim. Well, you don't get to do that in this case. I mean, sure, you can play victim. But also, I save evidence. And I break it down. I have an education in what I do because of where I grew up. I'm going to know more than you. I'm going to understand better than you. People want to argue with me about what the law says when they don't know what the fucking law says, obviously. I've looked up the laws, I've researched the laws, I've called lawyers. All of it comes down to I have to have one person who actually fucking cares about me. Just one. But they have to actually care. None of this pretending to care. If you can ignore somebody for 6 years, regardless of what they're going through, because obviously Kaitlynne Tatum doesn't know shit about what I'm going through. Not from lack of trying on my part, mind you, but lack of give a shit on hers. Yeah, you say those pretty words. I'm sorry, you type those pretty words at me, but without the follow through, no, you are not believable. You're a bullshitter, and that's it. If all you can do is bullshit me, how am I supposed to fucking trust you? This isn't a situation where it has to be choosing your life versus mine. You're making it that. Oh, how dare you ask me for help stopping abuse that you're going through, Sean? How dare you ask me to be an actual friend instead of just bullshit words, Sean? How dare you? So she typed nice shit at me today, or tonight, sort of. Still trying to pawn me off on someone else. How about admit that I went to you for fucking help? How about help me to try to fucking turn it in? What, did you think that after all those years of not freaking out over nothing, ever, did I ever, the entire time I was at that fucking Starbucks, ever freak out over nothing? No, not ever. And now isn't any fucking different. When you realized that I had changed so drastically, that I was literally streaming for fucking help. Do you know why I was streaming for help on the internet? On live Facebook? On live YouTube this entire time? Because none of my fucking friends cared. There's also karma, right? I hate karma. I don't actually believe in karma. But lots of people keep telling me that these things keep happening to these folks in my life who stabbed me in the back, kicked me in the fucking teeth, and told me I deserved it. A lot of them are having to go through similar shit on a very small scale. And they are completely flipping shit. Like all of the emotional bullshit that I had to go through, not having anybody to talk to, not having any friends to have an actual conversation with for literally years. I didn't fucking matter because I didn't exist to you, out of sight, out of mind. And I was fine with that until people were threatening to kill me and my family. You claimed that you cared about me and you claimed that you would help me. I already knew that all of you were bullshitters. You've been bullshitting me since I met you. But at least you talk nice. At least you talk nice to me, right? That's what matters. You talked nice when you bullshit me. You talked nice when you blew me off. At least you talked nice. When people said they would help me, I made sure I documented it by speaking up on Facebook and speaking it up on YouTube. If you said you were going to help me, I was honest about it. Such and such said they're going to help me. I got excited when people said they were going to help me. But no, when you're going to type it in such a fucking evil and condescending goddamn way, and don't pretend like you didn't mean it that way. Don't pretend like you didn't mean for it to come out that way. When I say mean things and type mean things, I know how hurtful they are. And so do you. Do you think I should be held more accountable than you? Because I'm apparently, supposedly, some autistic retard. Autism doesn't mean retarded. And y'all think we've taught every woman in America to bullshit and pretend to care about people. We taught them to do this. This isn't natural or inherent. We taught women to do this. Starting at a very young age. We taught boys that everything that happens in their lives or in a woman's life is always their fault. We have taught boys that although it's wrong for foreign people in foreign countries to mutilate infants' genitalia, you're fine with it right here in the United States of America because of the gender of the people they're mutilating. I did not consent to genital mutilation upon my birth. I didn't consent to even being born. I don't owe this country. I don't owe this government. I don't owe you people for your victimization, for your cowardice, or for your excuses to look the other way. If you can look the other way, you're not a good person. You're not only not a good friend, you're not a friend at all. You're an enemy by your own choice. Maybe now, just like many of my other predators, yeah, I can't consider it anything else. It is predatory. To pretend to care about someone is predatory. You can't expect people who have never been homeless to give a shit about the homeless or our rights. Lucky for us, you're all ending up broke. Lucky for us, you guys are just now starting to understand what this is like for us. As far as social seclusion goes, I don't have any friends. I haven't had friends since before Natalie was killed. My friends all showed me they were just pretty words when I hurt my back. That's when they showed me what useless pieces of shit every goddamn one of them are. What selfish people every one of them are. And how little I actually meant to these people who pretended to care. Don't fucking pretend. Go away. Actually care or go away. At this point, neither one of those is going to prevent me from speaking up about this fucked up situation. But it could save you some face. It'll save me from getting pissed off every time I see one of your stupid posts about something fucking trivial or something goddamn pretty when I already asked you to leave. I already asked you to either tell the truth or go the fuck away. Either be a friend or leave. There is no in between. If you can turn a blind eye to this, you're not a friend. And it is obviously the intelligent thing for you to leave. The sooner you leave, the less your bullshit pops up on my YouTube channel. Sorry, on my Facebook. Unless your shit pops up on my Facebook, the less I remember that you fucking exist. Which is a good thing, right? No, I don't want to fucking remember you people. Do you think that I want to fucking care about people who don't give two shits about me? There's a big difference between fucking caring about somebody and fucking bullshitting them. Show it. Show me. Don't tell me. Show me. Don't sell me your bullshit stories if you're going to hide them from the public. If these are your excuses why you didn't do nothing, then you come out with it loud and proud. You also admit to the American public and to the courts, you admit to them that you didn't lift a goddamn finger to find out what was going on. You admit to them the truth of the situation. Simplest fucking question of all. Did I go to you for help? Here's the thing. Like I said, it isn't my enemies that pushed me to the point of wanting my life to be over. It was my friends and family who didn't give a shit. It's easy to say turn the other cheek when it's not happening to you.